Hello and welcome to a new episode of Adobe Creative Cloud TV. We're on day 5 of my 7 days of mobile workflows for creatives. Now, today we're going to take a look at bringing in a shape using Adobe Shape and converting it to vector. And we're on the last part of our asset gathering process. So with that said, starting tomorrow, we'll start assembling all these pieces and putting them together. Actually, there's one more asset we'll create tomorrow, but I think days 6 and 7 are going to be worth your while. So let's go ahead and take a look at day 5. Here we are. I'm on my iPhone. I'm going to go ahead and go into my Adobe folder. And in my Adobe folder, there's Adobe Shape, second row on the left, and I'm just going to go ahead and launch Shape. Now, you've seen me do shape demos before. You've seen me do them live with the camera, capturing things around me in my office, and then just converting them into vectors. Well, we can do that today also with images. So if you already captured something and you kind of want to use it as a vector, you can do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure I'm in the right library. We've been using the Adobe Demos library for everything this week, so let's keep that consistent, put it in the right library. Then the next thing we're going to do is just going to tap the plus sign, and that's where it gives me those choices of where do you want to get the image from that you want to convert to vector. Do you want to grab it from the camera live like I've done in the past? Is it something you snapped earlier that's on the camera roll? And that would normally be where I'd grab it from if I snapped it earlier, but since I didn't know if I was going to do this on the iPhone or iPad, I actually put it in my Creative Cloud folder. That way I knew I'd have access to it no matter which device I go to. So I'll go to my Creative Cloud folder, in my demo files folder, and we saw the first Statue of Liberty that we worked on earlier in Photoshop Mix. I have a different version of it. And what I'd love to do is have a vector version. In other words, let's say I trace that with Illustrator. I'd love to have a vector version of this that I can bring in and use. So let's go ahead and open it up. And we kind of get a live preview of, we can control the amount of vector we want to create. In other words, how detailed we want this to be. And what I'm loving about this particular photo is I can get pretty detailed before it starts trying to bring in the sky. So what I do is go all the way until it starts bringing in a whole bunch of stuff I don't want, and then I back off from there. And I would say right about there is what I want, and then I can snap the button, and it will start convert, or actually gives me a preview of what it looks like, so I can clean it up. If there's like a stray mark right there I don't want, I can go ahead and clean it up. Now I can say, do it. So now it's smoothing this out. It's actually drawing a version of this photo as vectors, and I can then, it's done. I can now save it as Liberty, and I'll call it Liberty 2 just so we know the difference between the first one and the second one. Liberty 2, we'll save it, and it's now syncing that up to Creative Cloud. Once it's synced to Creative Cloud, I'll have access to it in all my other mobile applications that can work with shape drawings, and I'll have access to it, more importantly, even on my desktop applications. I can bring that shape in. Here I am in Illustrator, or if I pop over to Photoshop and bring up my demo library there, I can bring it into Photoshop as a smart object as well. So I have the ability to work back and forth with my library, whether I'm on a mobile application or a desktop application, taking advantage of, again, just going out, snapping a photo of something or capturing it live, and then having my phone or my iPad convert that into vectors so that I can use it. And we will use it tomorrow. So with that said, thanks for watching. We're on day 5. Tomorrow we'll be on day 6, and we'll start, again, seeing some of the pieces that we've been collecting so far, and we'll start assembling them and putting them together. But day 7 is, I'm saving the best for last. That's the day you really want to catch. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you tomorrow.